What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video here for you. I'll admit it's been a minute since I made a video on here. It's been like March 22nd, I think is when I seen last, is when I made a video. That's kind of really far too long to kind of go on without YouTube and getting subscribers lost and getting views down and all that sort of stuff. So I figured since it's warming up today, I think the cold has finally broke. I think our last frost day was the day before yesterday. So there's going to be more outdoor videos kind of coming on here. There wasn't really a whole lot going on inside. That's really why I didn't make much videos on here. So, but that's going to change. Hopefully that's going to change. Now, I usually say that, and I feel like I'm kind of being a broken record on here, but with it being warmer and with it being nicer and nicer, today is May 10th of 2025. I think the spring, or I think winter is finally broke, coming into spring here. It's going to be 75 degrees today. There's not a cloud in the sky. Well, there's a couple of high clouds. Yesterday, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Very, very nice. So be expecting kind of some more videos on here. But let's get into the projects you're going to hopefully see on this channel as it kind of goes along and if I can get any help. So, guys, there's this big pine tree right here. As I said kind of before in the last video, there's limbs everywhere on this tree. And if I feel like if I fall anywhere in here, I'm going to catch a line right up in here. So I got to come up in here, come up here with a chainsaw, cut all the branches off here first before we can even think about dropping this tree. Now, I don't know where I can really drop this. I would have to get permission from my neighbor over here to drop it in his yard and then kind of drag it back, which I can do that, but I got to ask permission. I could drop it this way, but I feel like I'm going to hit this wire. I don't know if you could catch this wire right here. This is in the way, and I'm going to catch it, take out someone's power or cable line or whatever, so I can't do that. Or I can just kind of sit here and kind of get it on a 12-foot ladder and kind of, once all these limbs are gone, and chop it down, and then I can kind of bring it down. But that's probably what I'm going to do here now that I'm kind of looking at it, is kind of get all the limbs off, start chopping away at it a little bit at a time so I'm not taking down a line or anything. And then when it's below the lines, cut it right here at the base, drop it, and be good with it. Because this tree is dead. There's woodpecker holes all over the place in this thing. This thing kind of really needs to be dropped. And the one by the road, which I think I showed you guys in the last video, or a couple videos ago. So there's this one here. There's that one over into up by the road, which we'll get to in a little bit later. But this is kind of one of the big projects that I got to get done here. Get it cut up, get it burned up, and be done with it. So kind of getting into these evergreen trees, kind of pine evergreen trees. I don't really know what kind of pine trees they are, but the deer have just taken a good whack at these pine trees. Apparently they like pine needles. When there's no other food source around, they'll go to their survival instincts and eat these pine needles. Now, some of them have started to grow back. This used to be all open in through here. I mean, completely open. But as you can see, some of the green has been starting to come back now. Some of them I'm looking at here could be, I don't know, either the deer have came back through and they've ate them, or they just haven't regenerated any pine needles yet, or whatever. I don't really know. But at least they haven't damaged the trees at all. That's pretty good. So, but this thing is it's been an eyesore, but I don't really think there's anything I can really do about it. I'm just hoping that it kind of comes back and regenerates and fills all this right back in so I can have some privacy, and my neighbor right on the other side of the house can have some privacy too. And then there's this apple tree here. I think this is a Granny Smith style of apple tree here. You can tell it's bloomed, and it's bloomed really well. I really haven't looked to see if there's been any bees on it or anything. I don't hear any bees right off the top of my head. But a very, very nice apple tree. Now, I did have two other apple trees over here on this side that kind of blew down. Two within 6 weeks. I think that was like 2 years ago that happened. These are all out. I took the root system out and burned it and gave some to my buddy to do his thing with his apple stuff. So those two trees are gone. But this one, I'm surprised, has stayed up. I haven't done any trimming on the tree at all. I really don't know how to do any apple tree trimming. I would have to look that up on YouTube to figure out how to do it. For a DIYer like myself, and I only have one tree, but it's really the other side of this tree that that's the bad spot here, guys. And let me go ahead and show you here in just a minute. This one's going to be a bad shot because there's really no sunlight to kind of go off of here. But as you can see, this side here really hasn't had much. Really hasn't had much going on with it. There's no flowers on here. There's some. I see some kind of over here in the trees and some up on the very high spots, but kind of right here where the shade kind of gets it, there's, I don't know, I think the frost got it with our last frost that came in. Then we had a little frost, a frost day, or frost night is really what it is, a previous night. And it kind of, I think it just kind of destroyed out kind of all the flowers on here. But this produces quite a bit of fruit, I'll give it that, for the size of the tree that it is. Like I said before, I don't do really any pruning on this tree. So whatever kind of generates on here, generates, falls to the ground. The deer come, other critters come, take the apples, eat them, do whatever. Maybe they get drunk off the fermented apples, I don't know. But it's really this side that kind of doesn't really produce any apples because there's no flowers to pollinate or anything. So this is another big kind of thing that I really want to get to, is how to prune the apple tree. I just don't know how to do it, and it needs to be done, needs to be cleaned up. There's way too many limbs on it, and I kind of feel like if I don't do something soon, it's gonna crack and then it's gonna get diseased and die, and I really really don't want that. So this is a project for probably in the wintertime this coming winter. And then there's this big project here, guys, the deck. Now, I kind of waned last year about doing a Thompson's water seal, kind of sealing on it. This has to get done this year. I'm going to kind of wait a little bit for this, only because I have so much stuff up here. Try to get it off the deck and power wash it and then kind of put the Thompson's water seal on it. But this is kind of one of the big projects that I want to get done here in 2025, at least in the summer of 2025. I've done it once before. My mom and my dad helped me, but I'm going to attempt to do it all myself. It seems pretty easy. I mean, you power wash it until you get the boards kind of to come back, and then you Thompson's water seal it everywhere, and then you're pretty much good to go. I don't know what all the preparation I need to do on this. I obviously sweep, kind of do all that, you power wash it, all that, but anything other than that, I'm don't really know a whole lot about. So, but anyway, you're going to see this on the video here probably. I don't know if I'm going to do a how-to video on it, even though I'm just kind of a DIY kind of guy, kind of doing the best I can with what I've got. But this thing has to get done. I reiterate, this has to get done. I don't want to spend another $1,400 like I did during COVID to replace all the deck boards on here. That's not going to happen. I'm going to let this be as long as I can let it be without having to spend a fortune to replace boards. So you're going to see this. Well, guys, that's kind of the big things that you're going to kind of see on the channel are the deck you got going on here, the tree back there that we see in the big pine tree on the back side of the property, the big stump. I don't know if you can see it in the video right behind me, but this big kind of tree back here, it's been hit by lightning, it's been diseased, that's got to come down. And really just a couple of other little small projects that kind of come along the way. You're going to see those right here on this channel. It's been pretty much a around the house kind of vlog channel, I guess is kind of where it's kind of going on here. I got to try to get some videos out for you guys. I kind of like doing this stuff. Like I said, it's just the stuff I think of projects that I got to do, and I'm thinking, do I really want to take you guys along? I don't know if you're going to be bored by it or what, or see me screw up. That's perfectly fine. If I screw up, I'll admit it. I'm not. Put it this way, I'm 50 years old. I try to do it. I try my best. And if I don't do it, I'll get a professional in to more or less try to do it for me and tell me where I kind of screwed up on here. So that's basically kind of where this channel is. Kind of do it yourself. If you can't get it, you hire the professional guy, come in and get it done for you. That's pretty much what it is. But guys, let me know what you kind of think about this video. I've tried just to get a video out for you guys to try to get. Oh, is that my wife back here doing all this stuff? That's going in the video, by the way. Are you guys out of here? All right, see you, honey. All right. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of that. I don't know how long you been doing that for? Oh, a few seconds? All right. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this video. Go ahead and put it down with a thumbs up if you like this video. Give it a thumbs down if you do not. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, so you get more videos just like this one. All right, guys, I'm going to make another video here about something. I really don't know where this, the next video is going to go, but we'll get to it and we'll see where this goes. All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.